Diego si Moro, VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally.
Yeah. You would maybe start going damage against PL later on, and they get the Timber. All right, RoboZ Puck. I kind of...
I was free to rotate or do whatever he wants to do, honestly.
Maybe a courier for Theo, or is he going to die for it? Pops the stick out. Sexy Yogi's coming around as well. Theo's pretty quick, but that lance will slow him down enough for the Phantom Rush to come in and get first blood for Burner.
Yes,
I don't know. Up. But yeah, you've got this threat of Burrow Strike Arrow, but now Gardeck's the one to kill off Mirana.
Wow.
Move away from the 1v2, turn it into a 1v1, and that's how the Bane wins.
Yeah, that was actually kind of...
Yeah, another coil. This time, the attempt comes with two supports rotating, but Analog dodging away from a lot of the damage incoming. He's surviving. No. The leap in from ZXC will finally secure it, but that was getting close. He nearly got the roll off, and that's potential for him to escape.
And he was trying to hit the puck to get the damage resistance, right? If he had gotten the damage resistance, he probably would have lived there.
Yeah, probably.
60%. Yeah.
Nightmare into Illuminate. Is that going to be enough damage with a Brain Sap? Ooh, ZXC turns with a Starstorm Arrow. Says, nope, not quite. Need Analog to help, and now a roll in towards that puck. Fairy Fire, 5 Wand, and an Orb.
Yeah, so they're really trying to fight for these stacks as much as possible.
Well, they're going to try and grab the Coastal. Need the coil. Hold the two supports in there. Puck, Pugna now have to battle an Analog. Pango, though, and Timbersaw's made his way down into the river. Oh, that puck very low, but Little Boy with the epicenter channeled and the two-man Burrow Strike. Big damage onto the Pangolier. Analog needs to get the hell out of here. Vitali chains away, but a double kill and make it a third kill for the Balrogs. Destroy them, and potentially... And Pugna moves bottom, and there was something while you guys were talking about him on panel that... Bane... Taking a lot of damage, but with Vitali and Yuma coming in, they just slice through the Mirana.
Weird interaction with the shield crash. Oh, that's the only core dies. And he keeps shield crashing in place when the Rolling Thunder ends, which is a well-known trick now. And that's almost killing the Mirana solo with just shield crash and swashbuckle.
Oh, man. Wraith King's joined. Says goodbye to the Pugna. And now it's the Dyer's turn to run the hell away. Analog has another swashbuckle. This call just keeps him going. Destroys the Mirana. Little Boy. Oh, the grip from Gardeck. Gets there just in time to stop. They've managed to keep.
Super aggressive ward.
Yeah, I mean, Sexy Yogi, he's set things up maybe here for Little Boy, and now Mirana landing the arrow on the Pango. They've got Analog all locked up. Down he goes, and this should lead to the tier 1 mid at long last. Vitali, the next target, snaps the coil. He was decrapped up, and they've got the Spirit Vessel on the Mirana, so the charges for that, helping take this Timbersaw down, as tanky as he might be, still going to get right-clicked out by RoboZ. A chase onto Wraith King. Little Boy's got another burrow in a second. They should be able to latch onto this. There we go. The aggression from the Balrogs. Getting straight into that Radiant Triangle once, maybe twice now on Yuma. They've gripped up Little Boy Sand King. Puck's jumped back in. Gardeck trying to get to his tower and hide away. He's looking for maybe a Brain Sap or a Nightmare play. He slows the Sand King down, but Yuma's already down. A double kill for RoboZ's Puck, and they just destroy Hokori in this back end of the map. Moment where you think, okay, PL's fully ready now. He's not going to sit back in jungle AFKing. He's going to go out and battle. Bane, yeah, decrap arrow, dead. Little Boy dodges the stun with the Yules. And maybe now with the Puck joining in, they can get in on top of Analog, but he's already out in that Rolling Thunder, just crashing in towards them. The blink out from Puck, though, dodges the roll, and they get Theo the core. Oh, Wraith King's first life gone. Little Boy does trade his own life for that, but the decrap and another stun. Wraith King can't move. He's stuck here trying to TP. It's optimistic, and the damage is just too much from Balrogs. They've run them over, and that's even pre-heart on the Phantom Lance. Rolling Thunder for 10 more seconds. That swashbuckle in. Analog is going to go with a little ball roll up. Aegis on the floor, snatched by the Phantom Lancer. Timbersaw trying to chain out as Little Boy's epicenter's going on to nobody. ZXC moving on to Gardeck. The Shadow Amulet not going to save him. Trying to get himself out of there. Now Vitali, the target, up in this triangle. Just chain stunned into oblivion, and a double kill for Burner. Burner comes out. They shouldn't have Vitali here quite easily, chasing him down. And now it feels like Hokori have just run out of steam.
You kind of need it against this Puck. You need more control. And the control's here for the Sand King.
Yeah, they finally get something. Oh man, Pugna. 2 hits and dead. Huck and PL. They want to get back in, though. The Nightmare again, saving up Theo just for a split second as he turns with a couple of spells. Sexy Yogi and Theo the Core both dropping inside there. Vitali does bring down the Mirana. The damage from Burner, it's now starting to be lacking as they take that first life. What does the puck do now? He's 1v3 basically, PL. RoboZ's just going to have to try and ditch. He does juke with the illusion. The Wraithfire Blast on the wrong target, but the grip, cancelled immediately by the puck. This might allow Burner to slip away. No, there's another stun. Gardic is dead, but so's the PL. First death of the game, that's got to be him up. Kotl, he's not seen right now. They'll know where he is after the blast, though. Radiant Vision sees the Pugna. They're going to see the Sand King. Should get a D-ward there soon, but little boy, yet again, helped out by a sentry placed by the Pugna. Finding out Theo LaCour, the Kotl in the trees, but not surviving, while Sexy Yogi just destroyed by Yuma, who turns onto the PL now. They've got Analog rolling in towards him. Burner's in trouble. Down to half HP inside the Chakram. Vitali, BKB'd up and just giving chase onto the Phantom Lancer. Arrow's going to slide straight past the backside of both of them, and the swashbuckles out of the shield crash. The final touch. Timbersaw claims the big prize on the map.
For tank is super useful, but the puck needs items to be able to actually do stuff now. That taking away of the 15 talent of the damage amplification was a big deal.
Man, Roshan dying so quickly. Gardic was trying to bodyguard this pit. Eyes back as Analog's roll won't connect on anyone. Oh, he's going to try on Burner and Robo. Even though they were hiding under invis of that Moonlight Shadow. But back into Roche. Yuma and Analog focusing down the big man. Phantom Lancers flying out as little boy gets a burrow in onto Theo. The arrow's there. They'll kill the Kotl, but they're going to lose the little boy Sand King in the trade. Now ZXC. Doesn't have any leaps remaining. Vitali, he's got the Yules up, and Analog is shield crashing. This massive damage from the Pango. It's cleaving them in twain, and a double kill for Timbersaw after taking Roshan. That arrow, I think, hits a skeleton there on its way towards Analog, and little boy is missed completely on that burrow strike. Vitali thinking about the go back in. They've popped the Eon disc, so now the damage can come. Burrow's ready in a second, as is his Yule Scepter. Little boy's barely out of there, and RoboZ dead to Theo and Gardic in the back end of the fight. This is just destruction from Hokori, cruising into this dire base. Two heroes without buyback. Oh, this is the kind of move that they have to do. They can't allow Hokori to come back to their base, take any more buildings. So a two-man burrow from little boy with a coil on them. Kotl down. Wraith King's reincarnation also used up. Vitali bash. His BKB's on. He's at half HP. He's going to tank through the first onslaught, and they've got a grip on little boy Sand King. Focus onto him as quick as you can while Gardic takes him down. Now Mirana trapped between these three Hokori heroes. Puck trying to jaunt away with the orb, but he's been closed in on by Gardic and Analog. Yuma, where's he running? Oh god.
Oh wow.
Gardic with a double kill. Yeah, burrow into death. Burrow into death. That's the dieback on SK. Puck is also brought back. Jumped in and orbed straight back out into the Rolling Thunder of Analog, actually. A bit of reset here from Hokori. They are still 5 alive, and Sand King dead for a good... That's like 5,000 effective HP when he's got shield crash on a couple of heroes. Oh, Waiting Rift pushback into the Phantom Lancer Silver Edge. But there's the roll-up and the runaway from Analog. He's going to actually crash into the Mirana and nearly kill her as Sexy Yogi's blown up. Look at Analog do this, actually. It's disgusting. He was meant to die, and he's destroying you. That's GG.
That's for the roll-up, dude. That moving Puck's magic immunity to level 25 makes Pango just a free game. He got shard May 15, like exactly as the mark hit. And then ever since, the control for him was just not enough.
Yeah. They're still firing the Balrogs, hey? I mean, this is the team that...
I think it's just, as the game goes on, reducing the cooldown of, well, they go CK, but still pretty similar thing. I'm going all Hokori, man. I think they'll...
Amazing. And that made it so Analog could completely dominate the lane. More support should do that, by the way. If you have a lane dominator like Queen of Pain or like Viper or whatever, your support is allowed to rotate that early so that lane domination feels impactful.
They've got the Ogre. They're doing big damage to Gardic. They trapped him in the cogs. The battery assault. CK can't save him. Yuma tries to get some damage back, but they won't claim a kill.
No, Weeb.
Weeb with a B.
Weeb, you savage.
What?
Is it not? That's where I first heard it from.
I still don't understand. Weeb with a B or weed with a D?
With a B for
With a
anime.
B?
Like manga and anime.
Really?
Yeah. Is that not where it comes from? Lost your Queen of Pain for no reason.
It's like that ecstasy, the static. Suddenly you see this burner Luna, like 300 HP. Like, go. Feels so good.
Yep.
Well, Ogre's baited the clockwork. CK getting pushed around a bit by the cogs, but he's offering a lot of damage.
You see him trying to make his way through the damage. And clock doesn't bring that. So you have a stun at the Sand King, but the damage is also the Sand King. So what does the clock do? What's your hunting squad here for Balrogs? It's kind of lackluster.
Yeah, at some points you'd like wish that was a 4 Lena or something.
Yeah, Hoodwink, you know, something like that.
Hoodwink's a good
Willow.
one. Yeah, some kind
What's
of
the
partnership.
DK offlane? I'm getting one if you win. I'm gonna ask you for this. I'm like, yeah, we would really like one though. I'm like, okay, sure. Only team that asks for interviews in the whole essay.
Give interview, please. Heavy commitment on the Ogre yet again. They claim mid, they move bot, and little boy, I think really should have just... he wants to push out these waves, but he's also going to be ready to fight. He's in the trees and he's channeling Epicenter. ZXC, he's out of the cogs and dead, but the Epicenter into Burrow just doesn't come. Her grip on Quap cancelled immediately, and the Rolling Thunder crashes onto the Burner Luna, stopping him in his tracks, but they've killed Analog. A big Quap kill there, important for the Balrogs. It's Vitali. He's trying to find that little bit more Analog. That's another way to deal with a storm. I mean, even just getting solo kills and supports if they show. Big smoke from Balrogs. BKB DD on Luna. This could be it. Pivotal move for them as they hookshot Burrow. Kill off the Hokori immediately. Vitali's Rolling Thunder, though, looking pretty good to zone them away. And they've got the Queen of Pain out of there. She Sonic Waves back onto Robo Z, who ball lightning's in. He's low mana, but he's got the backup of Little Boy. Now Yuma left alone. Burner's DD still going. The stuns from Gardic. Can they hold Yuma in his fight with his BKB up? He's life stealing and critting. Oh, he's annihilating them. Yuma is 1v5ing at this point now. Nightmare's up. Gardic taking off him. Vitali and Yuma getting on top of the Bane. Give him the ultra kill. Vitali, no. Yeah. I mean, once you go mom, you kind of pigeonhole yourself into this. Burner gonna have to BKB, maybe? He doesn't have TP, but it looks like ZXC8 gonna be there to save the day with his hookshot cogs. Sacrifice himself for the greater good. They also lose the Bane in the try.
Hopefully, that's the idea that Rohit is going for. As the XC8 dies, but that's normal. It's a clock.
Burner is not TPing. Is his BKB gonna last long enough?
Miscalculated.
That was scary. I'm the cost. Big boy Philly. Hello, Burrow in. They've caught Pango, the hook shot across, but the Sonic Wave pushes them all back. Vitali rolls up and thunders away. Robozy's BKB. It's wearing out as this CK drags himself out of the cogs and in towards the Sand King and Luna. Balrogs, they came in to try and fight around the pit, and they just get demolished. Bane is hiding in Shadow Amulet. Sexy Chappie over here is hiding in the ancient camp. Half agree with you. In that kind of situation when you're, 15, 20k net worth behind, the game is all but over. It's like, what other options do you have? Either we take a 5v5 fight now, or we take a 5v5 fight when they reach our base with Aegis and whatever else they've got. And you just don't want CK breaking high ground. Like, it's felt like the game's been over for like 15 minutes, honestly.
The E mentality, right? You rather take a 10% chance of winning the game than just letting it slowly lose on the enemy team. And silences and stuff, especially the Quap Link. Once that came into play, shard, I mean.
Well, they can try. Give it another shot. Yuma's just way too strong. Way too strong. Clock and Sand King both buy back. They do still have Epicenter. But Clock doesn't have his Aghanim Scepter yet, and Sexy Yogi, he's trapped in the middle of all 5 of these Hokori heroes. It's an ultra kill for Analog, and they're diving tier 4s. Look for the Rampage. Go on. Give him the Luna. GG's called as Analog picks up his 5th and maybe 6th kill. It's Vitali to take that one in the end. And Storm, where are you? Hiding in the fountain. That one felt much smoother and much simpler for Hokori.
Yep. It did feel like last time I feel like the draft they were kind of comfortable with to a degree. It was the fast draft that they kind of